Hi Libra, this is going to be your December 2025 Sun, Moon, and Rising Tarot video. I want to make an announcement first. Next month in December, just a few days away, I'm not going to be doing any videos to post to YouTube because I have a bunch of projects here in the house that I want to complete. So you can expect around January the new readings to come in February. That's what I'm trying to say. I won't be doing any readings for January 2025, so you can expect readings to resume in February. I will be available for personal readings if you need. All you have to do is go to my website right there, HiddenLotusTarot.com, pick your package and give me your information like it asks for on the booking form, and I will do personal readings. But I have so many projects to do in the house that I have to get it done. So that's the announcement. So I have with me the Radiant White deck, the LIBRA Sun for clarification should we need, and I'm gonna pull one or two oracle cards based on what the reading is about. I will be pulling either the angel answer cards and or the romance angel cards. Okay, great. So let's get started with the reading. I've already done some meditation and shuffling on your sign and glyph. I'm going to put another shuffle and rifle on the deck. We're going to shuffle the cards. We're going to cut the deck. Here we go. The Eight of Wands. This could be due to Mercury going direct yesterday. This is energy of Mercury and Sagittarius. The Three of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. Even though I'm saying this is a Libra reading, this can relate to your sun and moon sign. So that's why I'll always advocate to check your moon and rising signs too. But it could also be what you do for a living. So let's see. Next row. The Seven of Pentacles. The camera is all out of whack. The Ten of Pentacles. The Chariot card. I have two sevens. The Chariot and the Seven of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. The Hangman. And finally, the Five of Cups. So what is over the whole reading? It is the energy of the Star card. So what do I have? I have one Court card. I have two Wands. Three Pentacles, two Cups, and two Major Arcana cards in the spread proper itself. So let's start in the center because everything else is based on what's happening around that card. The Ten of Pentacles, it's a 10, so it tells me that there is a change coming. All 10s relate to changing energies. But the Ten of Pentacles is about maybe having a family business, with generational wealth, meaning there's plenty of money to go around generation to generation. It's about a group of people who are comfortable with each other, and they know their place that they're supposed to, their part that they're supposed to play. If you can see, we have the couple, the kid, the dogs, the old man. So usually it relates to like some money, maybe even inheritance, passed down through the generations. But sometimes I see the Ten of Pentacles comes up when a person is thinking about retiring. The Ten of Pentacles relates to the 10th house of your chart. So that means it's about your status, your ambition, your legacy, what you want to be known for in the community. It's about what you consider to be success. People have different views of what success is. For you, maybe it's about having a 5,000 square foot house and a vacation home. But for other people, it's about getting your kid to college. You know, they may be the first kid going to college. So success is different for everybody. Never let anybody tell you you're not successful. It doesn't matter what you're doing. So that's what we have going on in the center of the spread. The cards are read past, present, future. Past, present, future with the interplay of the cards. So we start out at the top row with the Eight of Wands. This is known as sometimes the arrows of love, meaning that you may meet somebody on a trip, or you may meet somebody and fall in love quite quickly. It can be messages from a loved one or messages from far away, because it represents Sagittarius. This usually has to do with some kind of long distance travel, but mostly it's about two things: travel by air and sometimes by car, here with Chariot. So you may have to take a plane and a car someplace. But also says that once the energy of the Eight of Wands goes in motion, you better hang on, because it's going to go very fast. So if you've been waiting on a message or some kind of news, it will be delivered in maybe between 6, 7, and 8 days. The Three of Pentacles is a 3, so that implies that there are at least 3 people involved in the situation. At least. This is just one interpretation. And that if there are 3 people involved in a situation, it may be some kind of delays or postponements before future successes are realized. Okay? But basically, the Three of Cups is, to me, only represents a universal kind of gathering. A universal gathering like a wedding, a birthday, vacation, some kind of meeting or a reunion or something like that. It's the kind of gathering where when you see it, you know exactly what it is. So that's a universal gathering. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Can be Earth sign, can be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But in this case, it can be a person who works in finance, a banker, a teller, even a cashier, a money manager, fund manager, anywhere where money is changing hands or the subject is about money. Okay? Here with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is known as waiting for the harvest to come in. And maybe you felt for the longest time that you have been working and have nothing to show for it. But look at the Seven of Pentacles. The guy has 6 pentacles on a bush and a 7th at his feet. So this means that an offer is a financial offer or a new kind of thing is going to come your way. But you have to realize that you have to look at, do I have enough energy, enough time? What are my resources? Do I have the sweat equity? Do I have the mental capacity to get it done? So an offer is going to be coming to you. This is a 7, and all 7 say you must think about a situation before you step out and do it. Okay? Whatever it is, I think it's making you want to move, but you haven't quite figured out how you can move yet. I see travel here, definitely. But this Chariot card says, if you can control your emotions, you can think clearly and make the right decision. It's also a 7. So 7s are spiritual numbers, but also both 7s are about taking your time and thinking things through before you make a move. It's about learning to tame the dark part and wild part of yourself. I mean the domestic part and the wild part of yourself. I think there is some kind of message coming. It's this represents Cancer, so it could be a message about home, family, all the things you care about that make life a little easier to live. But we have to remember that the Chariot card was a war vehicle. It was not a fast vehicle, like a fast car or luxury car. It was long, bumpy, dirty, hot trip. Sometimes you could be killed, so you had to have your head on straight to guide the chariot and where you want to go. He doesn't even have reins holding on to the 2 fences. So this is about controlling your emotion, and you can definitely get where you want to go. But now I come to the 9 of Wands. I have 8 right here, so you picked up an extra 1. This, I can see whatever happens quickly, because these 8 wands in the card here are the same 8 wands back here. We don't know where direction they're coming from. We don't know where they're going, where they're going to land. But we find out that they land close to us. And the 9 of Wands is about a battle, a fight, a struggle, a competition, and that you have good character and are determined, and if need be, you can get back in the fight. Okay? It says that right now you have the advantage. But then comes this Hangman card. And we know that we still have Neptune and Pisces. It's about to go direct soon. Let me get my ephemeris. I will see. And then maybe that can be a timing for you. November. Pisces turned, Neptune turned direct in Pisces on the, I think the 9th or the 10th. The 10th of December. I think that's right. And so that might be from now until this reading, because the readings are usually good for 2 weeks. It can go anywhere. It can be, the timing is not set because there's no timing in the tarot. Everything in its own divine right time. I once read for somebody 3 years out, and I read for somebody it happened right away. So I think this is a timing issue for you. At least you might know what to do by the 10th of December. But this card says there's a time of waiting. And while you're waiting, you're trying to figure out what's going on. You want to look at from a different, higher perspective. But the thing is, nobody put the hangman up on the cross. He did that himself. So this may have to do with, I see you might have a head injury or headache. So this card doubles that. It has, you might have migraines, vertigo, back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, leg pain, foot pain, something like that. So that might be why you have to wait. And all of a sudden, the thing about the hangman is that when you most want to act, that's when you should wait. If you most want to force your will on someone, that's when you should compromise. And by making those contradictory moves, you get where you want to go. Okay? But it ends in 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is a card about regret, sorrow, disappointment. I call this a 2 of Cups in disguise. You have 3 cups that you're facing, crying over spilt milk. But here, there are 2 cups behind you. So if you just turn around, take defeat, disappointment, sadness, sorrow, and turn it into something positive, you have 2 cups in front of you. This card is about hiding your light under a bushel. So maybe you are, have been for some time, maybe trying to hide yourself. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this card over because I can't look at her. I will look at the 8 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups as they relate to the Hangman and the Chariot card. And another thing, a 5 talk about changing energies, a tense kind of time where things are ups and downs, okay? We'll start with the 8 of Wands. Nothing about the 8 of Wands. It says that tension and anxieties will be resolved and general health is indicated. It talks about positive times and changes to come, and asks you to follow your inner wisdom and to go inward for guidance and direction. Take stock of where you are in life and change what no longer suits you. That's the 8 of Wands. The 3 of Cups. Nothing about the 3 of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles. Nothing about the 7 of Pentacles, but 2 sevens appearing together warn of false friends. So keep that in mind. The 10 of Pentacles. Tells me nothing. The 9 of Wands. Tells me nothing. And finally, the 5 of Cups. I gotta tell you this, because even though this card is not in the spread proper, we have the 5 of Cups with the Sorrow card, and tells of karmic lessons being experienced and learned, and the issue leaving your life. There are bright blessings ahead. Whatever is happening here in the spread, the karmic condition will pass with the debt being paid, and there are now new endeavors. I think maybe you go on some kind of trip It could be related to Thanksgiving, home, because of Cancer card, and you have some kind of resistance, or you feel like you've been ganged up on. And I think maybe you might feel as though you did all the hard work, but nobody appreciated it. So maybe now you have to think about how you expend your time and energy. Okay? I'm going to think of a question to ask the angel answer cards. And that happens a lot, especially around family. Maybe you overspent. Maybe you did too much and it wasn't appreciated. But if you feel like you owe them something, maybe you will learn from this experience that you don't owe them anything. Okay? That's a karmic debt being paid. You may be sad about it and may be disappointed about it, but there's definitely something to look forward to if you don't dwell on the past. Okay. The answer to this, the card says no. And I will read it. This is not the final no, because there is another card that says no that has an exclamation point. It says that's a final no. So let's read what no means. The answer to your question is no. You may gather additional information by asking another question surrounding the issue and drawing another card. I'm not going to draw another card. I'm just going to let you sit with that, because the Star card is all about healing. It's about your true north, what you really want to be doing for yourself, learning that you have to fill your own cup. See how she is drawing water from the well and pouring it out in the 5 directions? So this is about learning to fill your own cups and being comfortable with yourself and what you do. And so that's what I have for you for this December 2025. And so I'll see you after the holidays. Okay, bye.